Okay, so let's try to do 10.3 number 15. So we have u of x is e to the x, and v of x is 2x plus 1. And we're supposed to compute h of x, which is, oh god, how do you even read that thing?
V of u of x squared.
V of u of x squared. Good, perfect. Maybe the quantity v of u of x all squared, or something like that?
I never
Yeah,
understood
really?
any of that.
Yeah, that's a little ambiguous, right? If I say v of u of x squared,
You might wanna do
right? If I pause a little longer, it sounds like I mean to square the whole thing, and if I pause a little shorter, it sounds like I want to just square the x.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys see that? I definitely want to square the whole thing, so
Quantity
that's why I
squared
might
makes
add
sense.
the like all squared.
Yeah.
So v of u of x
Quantity squared.
all squared, or
all squared.
quantity squared. You guys cool with that?
All squared.
Okay. Okay. Reading math is maybe actually the hardest skill. So what do you do here?
Well, you start
The
plugging
first thing I
stuff
do
in.
is I plug e to the x in the
Okay, so I'm supposed to do v to u, right? Okay, so I know what u of x is, so I could take this part and replace it, right? So I could do, okay, this is v of e to the x all squared, right? So I'm doing u of x is e to the x there. Then what?
And I take e to the x and plug it into v.
Okay, so then you could do v to e to the x. So you could do, okay, v of e to the x, right,
Yeah.
is 2 e to the x plus 1, right? Okay, so we put that in. So we get the quantity 2 e to the x plus 1 squared.
Multiply it by.
Cool.
Foil.
We could FOIL this out,
be
or we could be done. It depends on you. It really depends on what you want to use this for.
Mhm. Well, if it says simplify, then you'd foil it. But if you
Yeah.
kind of already trust that we can do that, so
Yeah, I really trust that you can FOIL it, and in this one specifically, I don't see a good reason for you to actually FOIL it. Do you want to see it foiled, Lobo?
Yes.
Okay. So if I actually FOIL this, right, you could get out your foiling square. You guys FOIL like this ever?
No. I used the rainbow thing.
Yeah, so maybe you guys do the rainbow thing or whatever, but somehow spell FOIL right. I don't care whether you use the box or whether you, whatever.
Rainbow thing.
Yeah, that's the rainbow thing.
So
That's the.
that's where they, so the rainbow thing would be, I'm gonna ditch this square here, I'm gonna write the thing down again. And then these guys sometimes do like this and that and this and that is their rainbow thing.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. Get this right somehow. I don't care what you use. So I think you get 4e to the
2x?
2x, good, plus
4e to the x
4e to the x
plus 1 plus 1.
plus 1. Cool. I still would prefer the other thing. Cool? Good? Check? Okay. You want to throw this in a calculator and see what it looks like, you said?
I don't have one.
Let's see. It's going to look a lot. So if we thought about shifting rules at least, right? Let me see. What have I got? Ooh. This piece, at least, I don't really know, right? But the plus 1 definitely moves things up 1 unit. You guys see that? This thing looks to me like it's probably exponential-ish, right? Like when I see all of this junk, I'm really kind of thinking to myself, that's basically e to the x, right?
Yeah.
You really maybe should be thinking to yourself, it's basically e to the 2x. But e to the 2x is also exponential, right? Smashed this way. So just if I had to draw a sketch of this, I would draw a sketch that looked a lot like an exponential thing. And then I know that this here, right, is at 1 higher than usual, which would be 3. Yeah, if one higher than usual would be 2, right? But I should check by plugging 0 in here. You guys see if I plug 0 in here? Oh, I get better than 3. Uh-oh, what did I forget?
It's 6.
Yeah. It's, no, it's not 6.
Are you sure?
Should be 9. So I'm looking for the y-intercept, right? The y-intercept happens when I plug x is 0 into the function. So if I plug 0 in here, I get e to the 0 and e to the 0.
Okay.
So I get 4 plus 4 plus 1
Oh, yeah. 9.
is 9.
You wanted to see them.
And why am I not surprised that something was off of what I was thinking?
Because it's 4.
Because this is really rough assumption, right? And there's force. So it's stretched vertically.
Yeah.
You guys see that? So this one has a couple complications, right? It's smashed horizontally and stretched vertically, and then it's also kind of tangled with this other thing,
It shows a,
but roughly. What?
It shows a vertical asymptote on the calculator.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, it probably looks like one because it's really, really steep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just really, really steep. The reason I know it doesn't have a vertical asymptote is this function's domain is all real numbers.
Right.
This function's domain is all real numbers.
So you
And
can-
adding them together doesn't change the domain, and adding one doesn't change the domain.
So is the E what makes it kind of like an asymptote? Or-
Yeah, the E is what's making it go up really fast,
Okay.
and this one is like, this is an E that's smashed and added to another one. So it's going to go up really fast,
Okay.
which is why I'm not surprised it looks like an asymptote.